All right, this is episode 2 of the forecast. Oh, it's a little wet right here. This is episode 2 of the forecast. I'm taking this one, or creating this one from Italy in a small town called Montepulciano. I'm out here just exploring. It's pretty cool. It's actually really nice. It's morning, drinking my cup of coffee. This is technically the off season, so it's not very busy here. A lot of places are closed. What's up? A lot of places are closed right now, but it's still pretty. It's nice because there's not a whole lot of people here to like compete with. Like Italy in the high season, like during summer, is just wild. There's way too many people, and it just feels like a tourist trap. So the weather's not as nice. It's nice today. It's been raining a bunch, but the weather's not as nice. But less people, and there's still good things to do. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna go to a hot spring. It's like in a mountain. I got to hike there. Apparently, it's pretty cool. There's actually like 2 or 3 spots around here, so I guess like this whole area has natural hot springs or whatever. So this has been pretty cool. I generally don't like taking time away from like the things I want to do. Like I'm super goal oriented, and I find myself like when I'm doing stuff like this, like I feel guilty, which is weird. I don't like feeling guilty for just taking steps, like stepping away from like my normal life to have fun. But I think it's important, even though I don't necessarily want to, because I still have like things I want to achieve, so. But yeah, I'm out here, and on this episode I just kind of want to give you guys updates and talk about like updates on like 4 Summers, what's been going on. I also want to talk about the music I'm making right now. Sorry. So first and foremost, 4 Summers, the event is happening June 20th. It's like it's like my launch party. If you haven't watched the first episode, I'll just recap. It's a launch party, basically, where I'm taking the sunglasses brand and making it a real thing. I'm trying to. I've tied in like a few elements. I like commissioned like 20 artists to customize sunglasses that look like this and make them one of a kind, and I'm going to auction those to raise money for Visual Snow. It's also like the first time I'll have a real 4 Summers glasses product, so I'm really excited about that. And then also I'm dropping like an EP. What's a lot of birds? I'm dropping like an EP, and I'm going to be performing it there. And the EP is called One Summer. It's like what I'm going to do every year is this EP will be 1 summer. Next summer will be 2 summers. We'll have a bigger event. Following will be 3 summers, even bigger, and then 4 summers we're going to go crazy for. I don't even want to think about that right now. I have too much to think about, but eventually it's going to be crazy, really cool. So yeah, I got like 9 pairs of glasses back home that have been delivered. Some of them are looking really cool too. Then I have 3 other people, or actually 4, maybe 5 now. I've got some texts on my phone I haven't read yet, but it may be like 5 people that are telling me that they're going to deliver or sending their glasses back, which is awesome. I was really concerned for a while that I sent out 22 pairs of glasses. Full transparency, one of them was not good. I got it back and it looked like it was not, the person didn't really take their time with it, so I'm not auctioning that one. And it's not like it's one thing if it's like I don't understand the art. It's just like that pair of glasses looks like they went to like Michael's and bought like some stuff and just glued it on. So I just, with all respect, I'm not auctioning those glasses. But I had like 3 glasses back like a month ago, and I was really concerned that I was gonna have 3 pairs of glasses. But looks like I'm gonna have like 15, which is pretty cool. Really hope that those can sell for quite a bit of money, so that we can raise. I want to raise $10,000. I really have like this vision of holding a $10,000 check for visual snow syndrome research. That'd be so sick to me. But yeah, it's going to be all about getting the right people at the event, which we're working on, and we're also working on fundraising for the event. So like, I hired some like really cool really talented fundraising people, and they're like trying to find sponsors for the event. I'm trying to raise $50,000 for an event, and that's a lot of money. But if we can find like 3 or 4 brands that are really believe in the mission, and they can see that like, hey, like this will be like good for them, like as far as like their brand goes, then maybe we can get that money. And if we do, then I think it'll be a huge deal as far as like being able to make this event really fucking cool. Yeah, and if I get that money too, I want to do some pop-ups leading up to the actual event, and like I have this vision of being able to make it snow in LA during summer, and like bringing like sleds and having people just have fun on like I like the park or something. That's very ambitious. We'll see if that happens. But if we get the money, I'm doing it. But yeah, so that's the event stuff. I'm working on that. I'm pretty fired up about that. And the next I want to talk to you guys about is my music. It's making music is humbling, because for 2 reasons. Number one, well, actually, making music is amazing. It's like I think I've talked about this in short form before, but like being able to have a creative outlet when my visual snow is bad has been really like helpful for me. So I'm really grateful for music, and I think about like when I've been like in a really bad headspace, like listening to music that connects to like what I'm going through, or just you feel like somebody can understand your pain, even though theirs is like a different topic maybe, but like you can relate. Like I love that, and so some of my favorite artists have done that for me, and I want to do that for other people. And so I'm really inspired to create and make music about like my pain and suffering, but also just like love music and stuff like that. I think music is just such a fun form of expression. So I'm working on music. But the hard part and the humbling part is people don't give a fuck. Truthfully. And my hope is that I'll like this will get clipped in like 2 years by like me or somebody that likes me or whatever, and it'll be me like talking about how like nobody gives a fuck about my music, and because I don't know how to market my shit yet. And I hope it's like a yet moment where it's like, oh, look at this, 2 years ago I said like nobody gives a fuck, and now everyone gives a fuck. So that's the hope. I hope this is like a cool clip in a couple years. But it's humbling, guys, because I released a song called Ain't My First Time, and I really like it a lot. I think it's a really good song, but it just hasn't gotten received very well online, meaning like it's not going viral. But how the fuck do you make something go viral, you know? Like, you have to make these crazy skits, and like, I don't know, I'm an independent artist. I have like some people helping me, but like, you know, it's just fucking hard. And it's I have like an obsessive personality, which is good because I can really focus on like certain things and get shit done. But it's also like detrimental when I'm like trying to enjoy like lunch or dinner or anything, and I'm just like thinking about like, fuck, how do I make this song get attention? Or fuck, well, what's some ideas I can do to blah 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 blah, and it's just not working. But it's okay. I think I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna be negative. There's been my mind like spirals, and I'll have like these ruminating thoughts about like the worst case scenario, or like the worst thoughts about me. And again, there's some, I don't want to be hating on myself, but like there's some good aspects about that, but there's also some negative aspects about that, and I'm trying not to let the negative aspects weigh me down and like convince me that like I'm not good enough, because that's just stupid. Like that doesn't help you. So I'm working on that. I'm working on trying not to be negative, but I think like right now, I think the solution is just to I have to tell my story, help people get to know me over and over and over again online in short form. And then I think I gotta really just invest in like I gotta talk to people that do music marketing, and I need to just try shit. Like, then just say fuck it. You know, you gotta bet on yourself. So throw it on the credit card, test something, see if it works. You know, because like you guys gotta think like a signed artist has like a team working behind them. They have a budget, probably like thousands of dollars to, you know, start to build an artist. I don't have that, so it's all on me, which is fine. Like I would rather bet on myself at any point. And I know like definitely too that there's been artists that like they'll have a poppin' song and then like the label will like shelf them, and I'm not gonna shelf myself. And if I shelf myself, it's because I want to, not because some fucking A&R or some label tells me that I'm not good enough, or they don't want to push me. So yeah, yeah, I have a big vision for the music. I think I can make some really unique, special stuff. Um, but again, it's like I do so much, and I don't want to like make this like a woe is me thing, because I'm very fortunate to have like a lot on my plate, a lot of stuff that are really interesting that I care about. But it's like I'll really regret my life, I think, if I'm not able to put full effort into the music. So, and the Four Summers project, honestly, in general. So I'm making an effort to like pivot that. But this week's kind of crazy because I'm just trying to like disconnect this week and be like more present in the moment. But I wanted to come here and just talk about updates because I've been feeling like I'm like, damn, I need to keep doing this because it'll be helpful for me to look back on this. And if anybody cares, eventually if I have like a breakout song and I blow up, like it would be cool for people to see me in this state where, like, if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm fucking struggling mentally a little bit. But I don't want to like. I think it's such a balance, right? Such a balance of like being authentic and talking to the can't like just letting people into your world because I think everyone struggles mentally, but at the same time it's like I don't want to be the guy that's just like woe is me or like that always says something wrong. Like I want to be a positive person and I want to like be a life-giving person to people that I interact with or that like rock with me online. Like I want to be somebody that I think I mentioned this on the last time I did a podcast, but I want to be an overflowing cup. And what I mean by that is like I want to be somebody who just feels full and complete and happy and content, and everyone I come in contact with, I want to just like pour into them and make them feel better about themselves and everything like that. Because I think it's so important, man. Especially like I'm sure some people grew up in like really good environments, and I'm not like trying to bag on it like how I grew up, but people grow up differently, and the way I grew up, I think like really affected my my self-worth sometimes. So it's something that I battle with, which is it's fine. Everyone's got their own thing, but also too it's like I think my family has like chronic anxiety and probably depression too, like just like talking to my dad a little bit. So yeah, man, everyone's got their thing, but I think also like I genuinely believe in myself, and I do believe I'm a creative powerhouse. I got a lot of shit going on up here, and I think it's good. But I don't think I could be like that without the baggage that comes with that, like the anxiety and the depression stuff. So, yeah, it's all part of it, man. Everyone's got their own makeup. The more you can like, I think like it's so interesting, like understanding like the difference between like you and then like your body, right? Like I feel like my consciousness, like the more my consciousness can become aware of like how my body is, meaning like knowing what my body needs to be like happy or successful, or like knowing that my body's going to sometimes be prone to anxiety or depression, and how can my consciousness control, or my soul, whatever you want to call it, probably my soul, how can my soul control what's going on here, or like help facilitate my body being in a good space so that like my soul can like control the body. I don't know if that sounds weird, but it almost like I've heard people talking about being like an observer of your emotions. Meaning that like if you had like a bad breakup and like you're experiencing those emotions, if you can like as your conscious self take a step back and like experience those emotions, it'll help you process those emotions better. So I think like yeah, for me, I haven't worked out. Like I've been on the like I've been all over Italy and like France like the past like month, and I've been like working too. Like I work remote, which is a really big blessing. And I can tell if anybody wants to know what I do for work, like right now, I'm happy to talk about it. But I'll get to that like if anybody wants to hear about it. But I don't really want to talk about like my 9 to 5. I'm an entrepreneur. It's like I work for myself, but I don't really want to talk about that. I want to be a music entrepreneur and a sunglasses entrepreneur more than what I'm doing right now, because it's more fulfilling. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've been traveling. I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Hold on. Um, oh, I've been traveling. It's like last month around Europe, and this is the only week I'm trying to like not work all the time. But I've been working in like Paris and stuff. I've been like go get breakfast, come back, work, and then work all day, and then go get dinner, or whatever. And I legit haven't worked out in like a month, and I feel my body getting anxious. I'm like a dog. You know, a dog when you don't walk a dog, it gets anxious and starts like chewing shit. Like that's how I feel, and I feel like I need to work out. So when I'm done with this podcast, and I'm gonna finish this coffee, do a couple things on my computer. I'm gonna just do like a home workout. I'm gonna do like push-ups and squats in there, and then I'm gonna run this big ass hill because I'm on like a mountain right now. It's not a mountain. It's like a big ass hill, whatever. But yeah, like I know that my body needs that, like a workout to kind of like lower my anxiety. It's almost like I have severe ADHD, meaning that like I wake up and people are like, "Oh, I'm tired." Like I can't relate. Like I have so much energy, you know. So yeah, I'm trying to take care of my body. But yeah, so I don't know how long I've been going. I don't even know if this is an interesting topic I'm talking about, but I think like again, to recap, Four Summers is happening. Oh shit, you guys actually check this out. So I've been trying to make like a Four Summers logo, something I can like put on the side of the glass is something to represent the whole brand, and I've been struggling with that shit. Like I've been hiring people online to like on Fiverr to make me logos. They made some cool stuff that definitely could be some stickers, and then I was like, fuck, like I gotta find somebody who's like has like some serious creative vision. And so I found like 5 people on Upwork. They were gonna charge me like 7 grand. I'm like, motherfucker, that's too much. So what I did is I went on like TikTok and Instagram with a friend of mine, and we found like 5 people that I thought were really cool. And they're like young people that like understand like the aesthetic. And so I talked to 5 of them. Of the 5, I had like really good conversations with 3 of them, and then I ended up hiring. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna hire all 3 of them." One guy, of those 3, one guy I actually paid, and he's working. The other guy, I agreed to his price, and he like wanted to do a wire transfer. I'm like, dude, no, I'll do PayPal or I'll do Stripe, and he like was like, oh, I don't have those. I'm like, okay, so like, do you want to get them or do you not want to work? And so he never messaged me back. It's just weird because like I feel like people in their 20s, like when they're like freelancers, either they're like super professional or they're like it just feels weird. Like I don't know, like working with them, and like being young and like not knowing what you're doing as far as like like how to be professional is fine. Like I'm young too, like, but I think when you're freelancing or like working with somebody, you need to like come with some certain energy that's good. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. You could do whatever you want, actually. Don't listen to me. But so I didn't work with that guy. And the last guy, I ask him questions. Like I ask him like 1 or 2 questions, and he'll send me like an essay response. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's almost like um, he's putting my response in ChatGPT and like saying like write a long response to this. It's just so long, and so I'm still haven't worked with this guy. And I have to get the reason why I'm saying this is I have to get a logo finished and put on glasses by tomorrow, so I can get this sent to the factory so I can have product there in time. So yeah, I'm really hoping this guy that I actually am working with makes something sick, because if he does, then I'm in good shape. If not, then I have to work with somebody that I know to like just scramble to get something done, and I don't want to do that. I hate the idea of scrambling. I guess it's the first run. It's the first run in sunglasses, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But I want it to look good, man. Like I really care about this shit. So, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, that's what's going on right now. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. So yeah, see you next time. If it's just me watching this in the future, what up, me? Maybe somebody else will watch this too. Maybe somebody will ask some questions in the comments. Yeah, if you're listening, let me know. I would love to know that this isn't just being thrown into the internet space for nothing. So yeah, bye.